Good evening, everyone. I'd like to take a moment to welcome all of you. My name is Brian Saunderson. I am with a company called Information Systems Incorporated. We are a computer company that specializes in system security and database analysis. I have been with the company for over 20 years with expertise in system security. I know that this might be one of your first computer classes, so I'd like to take a moment to address how you can specifically protect yourself from online identity theft and possibly protect all of your private information through use of text, email, and simple online use by the use of creating passwords, and specifically secure passwords that will not allow access publicly from any of these prowlers online. According to WebRoot, to avoid passwords that are easy to guess and are going to be easily hacked, there are a few tricks that you can use. First of all, you might want to use a phrase that you're familiar with, like something out of a movie, possibly, Luke, I am your father, or 420 years ago. Possibly in Houston we have a problem. A good place to start. Next, you might want to go to your keyboard and use possibly your zip code 14043. So you press the number 1, and beneath that you're going to use the corresponding letters Q, A, and Z. We're going to start with 1 Q, A, Z, and then you go to 4 and the corresponding letters between that. So you got 1 Q, A, Z, 4 dot dot dot, next number dot dot dot. And it's going to be a good start to creating a password that you're going to remember. Next, you might want to go to a specific book that you use and a quote out of that book. The Bible. John 3:16 is one of the most quoted parts of the Bible. So you'd go with John 3:16 and then cite a part of that scripture. So it's a nice common place that you're going to reference and remember when you're creating your password. The next step is going to be creating a very secure password so that nobody online can access your information, and you're going to remember it specifically. So passwords being strong, there are a few things that you want to go through. According to Microsoft, strong, hard to guess passwords are important because the tools and computers that people use to guess passwords, they continue to improve. So passwords being strong, the first thing is going to be at least 8 characters long. The next thing is you're never going to use the same username, never going to use your name, never going to use the company name. You also are not going to use complete words. So if you have a complete word, you might want to take the vowels out of it so that that's something that you will remember and nobody's going to really guess that. Also, it's going to be significantly different from previous passwords that you used. And finally, you're going to use a few things. Uppercase letters, you're going to use lowercase letters, a combination of both, along with numbers and signs, hyphens, ampersands, at signs, and possibly emoticons, a happy face, a sad face, grumpy face. Along with a combination of these other things, is a good start to creating a secure password that nobody's going to guess. It's going to protect you. It's going to protect your personal information from any of the prowlers, out there online. So, in summary, when you're creating a password, you're going to want to think of familiar things that you're going to go through, possibly a phrase, possibly citing something that you're familiar with, a favorite passage out of a book. And possibly use the keyboard that it's going to be an easy reference for you to remember the password. Next, you're going to want to create a very secure password. So go about using at least 8 characters, using uppercase letters, lowercase letters, using numbers, using emoticons. There are a lot of prowlers out there online, and they are looking to get your information, to possibly steal your identity, steal your credit information, steal your bank information, steal money. So in order to secure yourself, you're going to want to create this secure password and take time doing it so that you can protect yourself going into the future. Thank you. Have a good night.